game days, the field is mowed. Every time we have a game, every night we have a game, the whole field's mowed with reel mowers, sometimes in two directions depending on what patterns we use. The height of cut we use here at Great American Ballpark is 1 1/8". Usually in April, May, and June. We'll go up to 1 1/4" in the hotter months, July and August, and then we'll go back down to 1 1/8" for the end of the season, September and October. When mowing your athletic fields, there's really two choices to choose from, either a reel mower or a rotary mower. And here at the park we like to use both. I like to use the reel mowers on game days. It gives us a real nice clean cut, the scissor-like cut, and the nice striping. And then on off days we mow every other day with a rotary mower. And the reason I like to use the rotaries is they really do a good job of kind of standing the grass back up, get a kind of a sucking action and pulling that grass back up and cutting everything off real clean. The newer models, the high vacuum rotary mowers, do a nice job, and they stripe as well, almost as well as your reel mowers do. So I guess if I was in a position I had to choose between the two mowers and I was in a park and rec or high school situation, I would definitely go with the rotary mower, simply because of the lower maintenance. You're just sharpening blades like any other mower, whereas your reel mowers, you're worried about backlapping. You have to have everything ground once a year, and it's just a little higher maintenance machine to have in your arsenal. So the rotary mowers do a great job. You can set these anywhere from, I believe, a 1/2 inch all the way up to 3 or 4 inches. So it gives you a wide range of mowing heights to choose from, and those are really great. We also use a rotary on our infield on off days, and we actually catch the clippings. Same reason, we're trying to vacuum up any debris, any trash, seeds, gum wrappers, all that kind of stuff. We'll just suck up and it catches in our bag and keeps the grass growing straight up when the team's on the road. A lot of times people ask me, how do you get those fancy lines and stripes in your field for a game? And some teams go a little more extreme than others. We typically just do straight lines, and the biggest question we all get as turf managers is, how do you make the different shades of grass? And the simple answer is just the rollers that are on our mowers that actually lay the grass down as we go one direction. As you turn around and come back the other way, it lays the grass down the other direction, giving it the illusion that the grass is different shades of green, but it's just the way the light is hitting the grass that gives it that illusion. So as far as mowing patterns go, we'd like to change our mowing patterns at least every 3 or 4 days, just so we're not laying that grass down the same direction all the time. On off days we go a completely different direction. For a 3-game series we might mow the grass the same direction all 3 nights, and then for the next 3 games we'll change the direction and go a completely different direction, just to keep that grass growing upright and so it doesn't get trained and start laying down. The last thing you want to do is have your grass lay down and then you can no longer get a nice clean cut on it. Logos painted on your field can really make things stand out and kind of give your field the finished nice look that you're after, especially for maybe big tournament games or homecomings, occasions like that. We paint our logos. This one was put on with a stencil. And once you lay the stencil out, you simply do almost like a cookie cutter type marks on the grass, and then you simply take the logo off and then fill in kind of like a connect the dots or paint by numbers type situation. But we paint our logos depending on how fast the grass is growing. Every 3 or 4 days we'll freshen these up, kind of give them a nice clean look. When you're painting your logos, keep in mind that the darker colors are really going to be harder on your grass, whereas the whites and the lighter colors aren't near as hard on your grass, and you won't see as much death or the grass dying out from your blacks, your dark blues, and those colors, because the sun will really heat up those dark colors, and the grass just does not recover as well when you have those darker colors. So we try and keep as much whites and lighter colors in our logos as possible, just so that they last longer, the grass stays healthier, and things look longer or look better for a longer period of time.